How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. So my name is Allison Golden. I'm going to be working with you today. We only are going to meet for 10 minutes today so we can better connect and I just can get to know you a little bit better. Um, and just so you know, anything that you say in this meeting will stay in this meeting unless you show your potential harm to someone else or yourself. Um, and can you tell me a little about yourself?
Well, I'm I don't know where to start. I guess I work full time. I'm a case manager for residential mental health treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I go to school part time online. I'm going for my master's in social work.
Mm-hmm.
Live in a house with three roommates. Head count. I shouldn't have to count there. Got a dog. He takes up most of my time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my friend. Um, I don't know, but I guess that's about it. Just mostly do school and work. Takes up most of the time.
It seems like you have a lot on your plate right now.
Yep,
Everything
that's.
with school and stuff. And do you have any hobbies that you do for like a break in between schooling, or is it pretty much school and try to find time for friends and stuff like that?
I mean, that's kind of one of the reasons why I decided to come in. Is I have some hobbies, but it's just I've been struggling a lot to find time to do the hobbies, and
Mm-hmm.
that's even affecting my mental health. Like, I feel like it's constantly wake up, go to work, come home, do schoolwork, go to bed, and it's an endless cycle. And it's been hard to find time in between. So I feel like I'm on autopilot a lot.
Mm-hmm. So you don't feel like you have a time, you don't feel like you have friends, you have that support network, but you don't feel like you have time to do things other than schooling. That cyclical thinking that you're going through seems to be something that you're struggling with. Am I correct in that?
Yeah, that's a good way to sum it up, I think, is yeah, because and then when I do have time, I feel guilty that I'm not doing like working on school. Like, oh, there's a final that I have to, there's a paper that's due next week I should be working on. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like cycle of guilt almost.
Do you have any, you mentioned you don't have any hobbies, but do you have like, do you do you like to go do you go on walks for stress relief, or do you have any like stress reliever stuff that you normally do, or
I do have some hobbies I enjoy. Like I really
Mhm.
enjoy baking. I um like to read, stuff like that, but it is finding the time. I and when I do sit down and be like, okay, I'm gonna read, then again, in the back of my head is, oh, you should be doing this. Oh,
Mhm.
there's haven't read yet. Oh, there's the house isn't clean yet. And
Mhm.
it's and I feel guilty for taking time to do the stuff that I enjoy.
So that guilt seems to be just creeping up on you every so often just because you feel like you have to do something and you're not giving yourself time to, for lack of a better word, just kind of de-stress. Am I correct? Am I
Yeah, exactly. It's
perfect? um is there anything else that you want to discuss in this meeting? Is there anything else that brought you in today besides that cyclical thinking, or that feeling like you don't have any um, time for yourself?
yeah, it's the no time for myself. I feel like you said, like I have a lot on my plate right now. It's I just didn't realize going to school and working a full-time job was going to be quite as difficult as it is. My
Mm-hmm.
job, fortunately, is a very high stress job, so that I don't think adds to it, doesn't help at all, because then I want to de-stress from work, but how do you do that?
Yeah. Do you work up to 40 hours or more than 40 hours? Just out of curiosity.
I work 40 hours a week.
40 hours.
Um, yeah, I usually don't get that much overtime, 40 to 45 hours, depending on the week. It's not crazy hours, but when I'm there, it's very stressful work a lot of the times. I'm
Mm-hmm.
working with people who have like severe mental illnesses,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a like I said, I'm a residential case manager, which basically means I'm working with them in their homes to help them like regain the skills needed to live
Mm-hmm.
independently. With that, they have mental illnesses, so there's a lot of issues from day to day that you have to deal with and help them with.
Mm-hmm. I understand that. Um, if there's anything else, if there's nothing else to discuss today, I'd like to thank you for coming in. Thank you for sharing everything that you shared today, and I hope that we will be able to find a time to meet next week to further discuss everything and work through some of these things and find solutions.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I'm very hopeful that something will help. So
Okay, thank you so
thank you for meeting with me today.
much. Thank you for coming in.